everybody and welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Unreal World. I am Wolfric. Today should be today. Let us see. It is going to be ready by tomorrow? Come on! It was tomorrow yesterday. Oy. This will be ready by afternoon. Those are our primitive branches that we've got preparing for the next time we hunt. But this is... dang it. Right. Well, in the meantime, we last time killed a snake, which I was so happy with because it's the first time I've ever done it. We are going to move this pile of firewood to one side because fire spreads in this game. Something to keep in mind. If you start a fire here, anything that's flammable that is adjacent to it, it will spread. So if I light that block of firewood there and I leave this pile of 19 here, this will go whoosh and start a fire. And that is also true if you start it next to your shelter or your log cabin when you eventually build one. It will spread. You can actually start forest fires. If I was to start a fire right here on this log, chances are it could jump to these trees and start a forest fire, which we do not want to do. I cocked up there somehow. Build a fire. That way. More firewood is required. God damn it. Okay, so you do need more than one bit of firewood per fire. So, no, that's two. I want to move one. And then move this one back. And try again. Build a fire. Yes, so you need 2 bits of firewood per fire. Okay, it's useful to know. Alright, so cook, roast, snake cut, and snake fat. Let's see. There we go. So that'll be interesting and tasty. We're actually going to wait until that's finished and then we're going to eat that. It's all ready and we're going to eat the snake cut because we're hungry and we like the snake. I like the chew. And we're still hungry, so we'll eat some of the fat. Oh, bloody hell, that really was barely a morsel. Okay. I like the chew. Warm, vigorous, abundant. We are in a good state. So, these are going to be ready by afternoon. This is still being finicky. What do you mean tomorrow? It is tomorrow. Pass a bit of time. Now, when does it say? Yes, we picked up. We've got it. Right, so, now, hide working. And we've cleaned it, we've de-haired it, and now it's time to tan it. Harsh, de-haired skin. Place for soaking. Steps complete by noon. So that's alright, really short step. After that, continue tanning the skin until the whole process is finished. You could have done better, but can't make good out of bad. So that's fine, so that's going to be a really quick thing. So we're just going to sit here and pass some time. Because there's nothing really else for us to do right now. We've got plenty of supplies for our next hunt in the form of arrows and whatnot. This is be ready in an hour. No, wrong button. We could pass a bit of this time by fishing or something, but we don't really need any meat right now. We've got some nice boar meat. Right, pick that up. And next process is going to require fat, isn't it? Yes, tanning material, and we already cooked off the fat. So, here is what I was talking about. These trees, older and rowan are the ones that you can do this with. Go into Timbercraft, which is Alt-M, and peel bark from a tree. Pick the direction of the tree, need a knife. Takes a little while. You slowly and carefully remove the bark, getting on one big sheet of it. So if we now go into our inventory, down in timber, we have bark, 3 pounds of the stuff. Lovely. And the same with branches, you can do that indefinitely, just over and 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 over again. So that is fine. So we've got that. So now we can use that bark as a tanning material. So back into the hide, tan the skin. That's ½ pound of tanning material. So choose the bark, and there we go. Rub the bark on the skin. Is complete by evening. So this is actually going a lot quicker than I thought. I thought that each process took a day, but it's not. We should actually have this finished within probably by tomorrow afternoon, at which point we can make this drinking skin, at which point we can go hunting again, because I know that there's a bloody stag in the area, or the wolf pack, again depending on how suicidal we are, which isn't too suicidal. I want to provide a challenge, but fighting off 5 wolves while we are still really looking for the right thing now. Here we go. While we are still pretty much unprotected, this is the armor page. I'm not sure if I've actually showed you this before. Okay, Shift A to get into it, just in case I haven't. And then you've got all these different options to show you how well protected you are from these certain things, and then on the right you've got the actual dummy representation, so chest, groin, arms, legs, head, neck, etc. Each one of these sections represents obviously a different piece. So let's see, blunt, we have pretty good protection in the body, in the shoulders and the groin and everything, but our arms are inferior protection, our head and our legs and hands are average. So that's from blunt. I believe, yeah, down here it gives you a little bit more information. Various coverage aspects show your armor protection against different kinds of attacks. Some armors can be very protective against some attacks, but can't maybe absorb other kinds of attacks at all. This is mostly a matter of armor material. See more information from the game info browser. So hit F1 and it gives you this information on armor materials. I'm not going to go into it right now. However, too far. I do believe that if we go to the things that we're going to be coming up against most in the wild are going to be biting and clawing. So that will be tear, bite and claw attacks. So we go at that, and we're actually doing pretty damn well. We've got, this is the important bit, we are superior protection in the crotch. We do not want any damage down here, even though there is no mechanic in the game for reproducing yet. We still want to know that we are fully functional. Our head is fairly well protected, as is our body and our upper legs. Our arms aren't doing too bad. Our lower arms, though, are not doing very well at all. This is all mostly because of the fur that we are wearing. Fur provides excellent protection against... what was it? Fur provides good protection against tearing and clawing. So that's great because you kill a bear by stabbing it, and then you go up against its brother and it can't touch you. And then you've got your metal armors like your mail and plate. I think there's plate armor in the game, which is weak against blunt attacks but strong against stabbing. So fur is weak against point. It's all in the info browser. We'll cover it as we come along, but the one we're interested in is tear and warmth. And warmth we are very well protected, and tearing we are pretty averagely protected, and that is because we are wearing fur footwear, linen trousers and undershirt. We've got a lot of protection of our body, especially our hands and our head and our cloak. The cloak is the thing that will be protecting us, will be providing most of that protection. If we take it off and then go back into this, all of a sudden it's gone from green to average across our entire body. So then we go back in, put the fur cloak on again, and go into there, and you can see the difference. It's turned everything from yellow to green near enough, all that area over our body which a cloak would usually cover. So fur equals good, which is why we're going to want to go and kill more stags and everything else, so we can tan the hides and get more fur armor, and they'll protect us in the winter and on the hunt and everything else. Although coming up into summer, you'd think you'd want linen clothes, but there is no mechanic in the game right now that gives you a penalty for being too hot. You can be too cold, but you can't be too hot. God, this is going to take 20 days. That's the only thing that is annoying about drying meat, is it takes a month, essentially, to do. In the meantime, what are we going to do? What could we make out of these blocks? Lumber, utility articles. We could make a wooden cup, a wooden bowl. We can make a shovel. We don't need a shovel right now. Neither do we need a sauna scoop or anything else. We don't need a grain flail. Wooden stake we don't need until we make something else later, which we will cover at the time, which we may not cover at all because I think it's ridiculously easy. Staff, we don't really need any more staffs because we've already got one javelin and I don't even really want that. Trapping, we're not doing any trapping. Transport, we may at some point want to make a raft and a cesta. If we go into this, it actually wants us to do that, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's 6 away. What does it want us to do in the meantime? It's going to finish off the hide working once we've finished beating that skin, setting a trap, checking a trap, settlement, trading, watercourse. We'll yeah, we'll save it for now. We'll cover the raft and making the cesta and everything else later. So in the meantime, it's getting to late afternoon. We're just going to pass time because there is nothing that I really feel I want to do right now. So it's evening. Shortly, a little bit more time. We won't use the underscore. We'll just use the full stop button. There we go. We picked it up. So now the next stage is beating it. So we're going to want our mace and we're going to want that fallen tree trunk over there. However, we want to be fresh when we do it. I don't want to be all knackered out. So what we are going to do is we are going to take care of us. Ah, wait, forgot about this. They're ready. Haha! That's all ready. We can make branches. That'll finish off the day. So no, don't cancel. Pick it up. Right, make utility articles. All the cord. Wow. I forgot how long this takes. Wow, the moon is actually going to have risen. 6 hours? Did it take this long last time? You feel unity with the world and you're too tired to stay on your feet. We're about to pass out. However, we did just learn... we just learned a new ritual, and it's the Oath of Iron. This is a particularly useful ritual, or at least it used to be. I've never actually got it, but I have read about it. The Oath of Iron is a symbolic hardening of a weapon of iron. It is used to enchant a single weapon to be more powerful in hunting or in combat. The ritual is usually performed early in the morning before going on hunting or fighting. Now, there used to be a... I guess you could call it a bug. It wasn't working as intended because you used to be able to enchant... So it's not enchanting, but it is. But you used to be able to use the Oath of Iron on javelins, despite the fact that there is no iron in them. It is all wood. But you used to be able to use the Oath of Iron on them, and that would mean that more than usual, you'd throw a javelin at something and it would always land on target. So, unfortunately, there are no iron in our arrows, and there's no iron in the bow, so we can't enchant that. However, we may want to perform the ritual on our hand axe. I'm going to keep saying enchant because it's the word that makes most sense, but it's not enchanting because I told you it's low fantasy. You know what I mean. So, we are vigorous, we are hot, we are abundant with nutrition, so pick up the mace, and it's time to go and beat the hell out of this pigskin. So, hide, tan, you, we need, oh, wait, no, whoops, wrong way. We need to rinse it off first. Please don't take too long. Please don't take too long. Complete by late afternoon. Damn it! Damn it, damn it, damn it. I really thought that that was going to be the last process, was going to be beating on the rock. Oh well, pass some time to late afternoon. Oy. Right, nearly there, nearly there. Late afternoon, be ready. An hour, god damn it. Right, we're going to put a cut in the video here. We're going to come back and we're going to finish off this bloody boar skin, and we're going to turn it into a water skin, and then hopefully after that we'll be back out hunting. So until next time, I'll see you later.